So you have a store on eBay, but you travel. So how's that work? Well, I get asked that quite often, and I'm going to address that today. And we're going to talk about stores. So let's get started.
So actually, I get asked about travel um, using eBay a lot. It comes up quite a bit to me. And we're going to cover exactly what I do. But first, let's talk about stores in general. So I'm going to stop though at the basic level. If you have no store, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the starter store and some of the benefits and the basic store. So there's even stores above it and premium and so on. But we're just going to focus on those three because I know many of you are considering eBay and you want to do this, but you're just not sure what to do, how to do. And I do have a eBay starter sheet for you so you can go down through and look at step one, step two, step three to set up a store. So anyway, first off, we're going to talk about no store at all. You do have to understand on all of this information, you need to double check all the information that I give you. Always check to see how accurate, because for instance, on the no store that we're talking about, I have not had no store for years. So I believe I've got updated information, but it may not be complete. So anyway, here's the deal. If you have an eBay account, but you have no store and you want to sell on eBay, you can do that. So for no store, it's a casual seller. It's best if you're using eBay to like clear out your house, sell some things off, clean out the attic, that type of thing. There is no monthly cost, zero. Now, listings, um, you can get up to 250 free listings. I believe they do limit you right at the beginning. I don't remember what that number is. It could be 10, 50 listings, whatever. But after you sell a little bit, you can request to have that limit raised. So keep that in mind. They don't give you a ton right off the bat, I don't believe. I think that you have to request them to raise your limit, and they do it. From what I understand and I remember, it's easy to do. So your final value fees, if you have no store, it's approximately 13.6% that eBay takes as fees. Now, why I say approximately, on all of these stores, it depends on what category you're selling from. So, in other words, if you sell a general item and it's a mixer, they're going to charge you 13.6% for selling it. But if you select a different category, and I believe jewelry is one of those, but I'm not positive, it could be records, but some categories it's lower. They only charge, 7, 8, 9%. So it depends on what categories. But the general rule, the vast majority of things that you sell on eBay is 13.6%. Now, with you have no store, that means you have no storefront. You don't have that. Marketing tools to market your things, your listings. You don't have that when you don't have a store. A thing called promoted listings. I don't believe that they have that. They may have a basic type, but I don't use promoted listings. That needs to be a whole video by itself. Basically, what it is, it's eBay trying to entice you to spend extra percentages to supposedly push your listings to the top of a search. I've said it over and over. I can't say it enough. If you're buying things with a high STR sell through rate, you don't need to promote. They're going to sell anyway. So there's no other kind of coupons. There's no other sales analytics, anything like that if you have no store. But you can sell. And like I said, for most items, it's going to cost you 13.6%. Now, the starter store, that's their entry level. If you do a starter store and you do monthly for a starter store, which I would not recommend, but if you did, it's $7.95 a month. If you do it annually, you pay it once a year, it's $4.95 a month. Now, what do you get for that? First off, on your listings, you get 250 listings free. You don't have to pay a listing fee to put them up. You do have, if you go over that 250, you have to pay, I believe it's 30 cents per listing if you go over 250 listings. But this is the big thing is with a starter store, you get a storefront. Now, what's a storefront? It's a place, it's your spot on eBay that shows who you are. It's got a banner and you have different categories and things that you can put in. So it's like your home on eBay. And you can customize it pretty much. I mean, there's some limits to it. Um, there's other things that you can do, and one's called Promotions Manager. And I believe Starter Store, if I recall, I'm almost positive that it has Promotions Manager. And here's the big thing about Promotions Manager: you can run sales. You can't do that if you don't have a store, but you can run a sale. So you can say, 10% off on this item for 30 days or whatever, buy one, get one free, that type of thing. You can run sales if you have a store. Now, there's a coupon we're going to talk about on the next level up. This one doesn't have it. But you do get some basic sales analytics with the starter store. Now, here's a big jump. This is the basic store. Now, in the basic store, if you're paying monthly, it's $27.95 a month. You can see that you need to be a seller. You need to be producing sales. If you pay for this annually, it's $21.95 a month. So, what's it give me? First thing, you get 1,000 listings. The free insertion to insert a listing, 1,000's free. You get an additional 250 listings for auctions if you're going to run auctions. You get the final value fees. By the way, the starter is just like no stores, 13.6%. But once you get to the basic store, your final value fees, that's the fee when you do sell, it's 12.7%. So almost 1% less than the no store or the starter store. Now, on your storefront, once you get your storefront, full customization, you can have all different kinds of things, build your store out on eBay just basically the way you want it. It has a lot of different options. You also get that promotions manager so you can run sales and those type of things. They supply you a coupon if you have a basic store. Now, this coupon, they send you a coupon. They don't send it, they have it active every quarter. So every 3 months, you're getting a coupon for $25 that you can use to buy eBay shipping supplies. So the eBay boxes and the eBay tape and so on, you can use this $25 to buy those, and they give you one every quarter. So the shipping discounts, you get the shipping discounts that we've talked about across the stores, including if you don't have a store, you're going to get eBay shipping discounts. Now, what does that mean? If you enable calculated shipping on your account, I don't care if you have a store or not, if you enable calculated shipping, what that will do for you, you have to understand eBay sells a lot of merchandise. They ship a lot of merchandise. Well, you're actually shipping it, but they move a lot of transactions through their platform. So what they do is they make a deal with the carriers like USPS or UPS. And with this deal, they get a discount on the shipping, and it's substantial discount. So they could keep it, but they don't. eBay passes that discount on to the seller. Now it's your decision. Do you want to accept that discount for yourself, or do you want to accept that discount for yourself and your buyer? Big difference here. Your buyer's paying retail price for the item. So if I ship something and they calculate the shipping, the guy lives in this zip code, and eBay says it's going to cost them $12 for the shipping. They tell the buyer it's $12. But if I've accepted the discount for me, when I go make my shipping label, it's not $12, it's $8. So it charged him 12, charged me 8. I keep the other $4. That discount is given to me. So it helps you with buying your boxes or your tape or your bubble wrap or any kind of packing material, labels, label makers. It all helps pay for those things. So it's not coming just right out of your pocket, helps your bottom line. So that shipping discount is a big deal, and they give it to all sellers. It doesn't matter if you have a store or not. So here's another big one. If you have a basic store, eBay has a thing called Terrapake. And what Terrapake is it's a research tool. So on Terrapake, I can research a product not back just 90 days. I can go clear back, I believe it's a year. So when I'm looking at sell through rates, especially when it's an item that there may not be a lot of them sold, it's more of a rare item. I can still look back, even though in 90 days it doesn't show any sold. I can go back a year and it will show some sold 6 months ago and 9 months ago. And it could sway my decision on whether to make that buy or not. So Terrapik is a really nice feature that you get when you get a basic store. Now, in my case, back to what we were talking about at the beginning. I travel. I have an RV. I go to Florida. I may go to Florida for months. What do I do with my stores? What about that? I have two stores. I have a basic store for here at home where I have storage and I can get big items and so on. And I have a second store that is designed only for smalls. Now, when I say smalls, I mean physically small items. So on my, and it's a starter store. The second store is a starter store. So what I do, there's a really cool thing that eBay has on your store, available on your store. You can put it on time away. They used to call it vacation mode. Now it's called time away. So I can tell eBay I want to take my main store and put it on time away, and I'll schedule time away, which means they can still show my items. And you may have seen this on listings that the seller is currently away, and that means that he has engaged time away on his store. I can do the same thing. I put my main store on time away, and my small store, it goes with me. So it doesn't stop. So when I take my small store, which means I have a few clear bins to put things in, I put them in my RV. We go, and I'll tell you what, it's very exciting to go into a new area that's a new stomping ground for you. You have not been to all the thrift stores for a year or whatever, and you go out and hunt there. It just makes a vacation even more fun. So we enjoy the hunt, we enjoy selling, and we pack, ship, sell while we're on the road. And it's amazing because when you have high sell through items like we always try to have, while we're on the road, our sales on eBay is paying for our vacation. Now, some of you are going to say it doesn't sound like a vacation to me. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. Put yours on time away, take your vacation. But for some of us, we enjoy our side hustles. This is not a bad thing for us, the way I see it. We're enjoying, we're embracing the hunt and the sales, and it's exciting to go out. We're in Florida. We find an item that is $3 and we take it back, list it, sell it for $40, $50 in a couple of days, and we're boxing it up and shipping it while we're on vacation. Hey, it's fun. We get a good chuckle out of it, and then we go to the community center and play games or cards or whatever. It's just makes it um, more engaging, and we really enjoy it. So that's what we do. We have two stores. One, the big store, we put on time away. The small store goes with us in our RV. So that's how we handle it. Guys, you're going to have questions, I'm sure. Leave them in the comments below. If you enjoy this kind of information, please like, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget my membership program that I have set up with YouTube for more in depth conversations on your situation that maybe I can help you out with. So, anyway, I'll see you guys on my next video.